What's up guys, welcome to today's video. We got another video here from John Bravo Films. It's breaking news: Wes Watson sued for millions by the 7-foot monster in court. Now this is going to be interesting to get in the details. Get your popcorn ready and let's see how the Shamuta Chronicles continue.
Count 1 is in excess of $50,000 together with interest and costs. Count 3, this is battery on Wes Watson. This one, $50,000. Another count against Watson. And this is going to be the same thing. Damages in excess of $50,000. Another one, excess of $50,000. And count 6, another battery by Wes Watson. And that's another $50,000. We've all been wondering, you know, what happened to the 7-foot monster? We haven't heard anything about him since that event at Elevation Fitness Gym in Miami when Wes Watson and his gang of butt buddies ran the train on the poor guy, gang banged him while he was down, brutally beat, and couldn't defend himself. But we haven't heard anything since that time, right? Is he okay? What is he doing? Is there a case going on, you know? And now I found out he's been busy putting together a civil case against Wes Watson, that loudmouth piece of shit, to sue the living shit out of him and take every penny.
Like me defending myself, even have to fucking sit here right now. You know how pissed off I am that I get attacked in the fucking gym and this is fucking happening? And I'm sitting here like I'm in fucking trouble. I'm leaving. Stop fucking lying, all of you. Straight up. Why? Why?
But, you know, Wes should have learned too. You guys saw him, you know, right after the case. He's going around bragging and proud of what happened. And that's going to end up costing him even more money in this case, as you guys are going to see.
I loved it though. That was the best case scenario.
Yeah.
The dog shit out of someone on camera, have the best fucking just brutal fight video of any famous person.
And if you noticed online, he's changed his tone about the material things. Remember how much this asshole loves. He loves the fancy cars, the Bugattis, the Lamborghinis, those Gucci purses he straps around his neck, those Christian Dior lift shoes to make him taller, those watches. He loves material things, but online lately, he's changing his tone, that he doesn't care about it that much anymore. It doesn't mean anything.
Really not tripping on cars that much anymore. I mean, I'm not.
You know why? Because this asshole knows he's gonna lose it all. But that's not it. The 7-foot monster, he's not just going after Wes. He's going after the gym. He's going after the LLC that runs the gym. And the best part, you guys remember that fat pig transsexual version of Freddy Krueger, that asshole who kicked the man while he was down? Well, he's going after him too. Wait until I show you guys all this shit.
I'm surprised that these men are still in the gym doing what they're doing, because West is consistently, like, he's been consistently like bragging about the whole situation, and it just doesn't look good for the reputation of the gym. Like, realistically, like, I don't know what these men was thinking, that it was okay to allow this guy to do this dumb shit and assist him on his stupidness. It's just not looking good, because, bro, can't have idiots in the gym just moving down, making it more of like a hostile environment. It's not a good look, bro. Like, I think it would be better for your revenue in the long run if you just focused on getting more customers and have a good, clean reputation. Like, that would be much better. And another thing, West is very stupid. Why in the hell is he there, like, bragging about all of these things when he knows he's got caught? And he's a guy who's been through court and all of this. He shouldn't be a newbie. He should understand that they could use this against him, just in case if he's trying to say, oh, I didn't mean to hit him like 60 times, like, which everyone knows is BS already. And now when they're seeing that he's all like getting excited about doing it, it's gonna be like a guarantee in the court that, like, bro, you wanted to beat him up, you inviting people to beat up, like, this is not a good look. And now the 7-foot giant, he's gonna get money off West, all because of this. And it's just perfect. Like, it had to happen this way because West was there talking about how next man did the money, this and that. And it was just hilarious how he's there taking the piss out of other people because they're not as high as he is, like, for, like, money and stuff like that. Because he's so consumed by that shit. And it's like, bro, karma's come to fuck him over and humble him a bit. And he's the type of guy that I don't think it would work. So he's just gonna probably end up back in prison, or he's just gonna pay off all of these things and he's just gonna end up broke. Like, it's not looking good, bro. Like, it's just a joke, man, thing still. And thank God that John Bravo and a few other guys have been covering these bunch of clowns, because I don't like how West is there with his fucking transsexual looking goons all like moving dumb online. They think it's okay to go 4-on-1 on one guy. Like, it's just a bunch of joke mans, realistically. Like, you know when it's like guys that like pretend like they're hard and you're like, bro, I swear you're a grown ass man. Like, why are you operating in this way? Like, oh, come on. But yeah, guys, let's get back into the video. These fucking shamutas.
Make sure you take a screenshot to see if it's real or fake. 310 grand. Worth more than most of your guys' fucking whole family's life savings. But whatever the fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. I don't even give a fuck about that shit no more.
I don't care about it, but I talk about it consistently. And by the way, at least other guys basically have a family, bro. Like this guy, I remember Wast was like, "Oh yeah, I've got kids," when he was debating on a Fresh and Fit panel with someone else. I'm pretty positive some guys would know the guy's name. I know his name, I just forgot it right now. Oh my days. But yeah, this, like, Wes Watson is just full of shit, bro. This guy, he's a complete clown. He's got no kids. He's so quick to like take next man's kids with some chick that's like he just basically met. It's not a good look, my bro. Like, it's like I know it takes some strong guys to, like, you know, take over like raising other people's kids and stuff like that, but in the way he's doing it, it's not like that. Like, yeah, he's just on a clown thing still. He says one thing and then he does a 180, like literally within the same sentence. It's like, come on, guys, this fucking guy, he needs to relax, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
I want everybody to really just fucking start killing it in life. And the money doesn't do the shit. I've had money. I've had money for a long fucking... Before prison, I had money. I was miserable with money. I got out.
All right, so first...
Yeah, before John Bravo gets in there, I just want to say he's a bullshit artist, this guy, West, because he's saying, oh, he wants everyone to kill it in life, yeah. Bro, you only care about if they're killing it, like, financially. Because if other guys are killing it in other ways, he seems to not really give a shit. Like, at least that's the new West. I remember old West was talking more balanced shit, but yeah, like, it's one of those mad ones still. It's just, why did he have to move a bit of a hypocrite on everyone? Kind of, it's kind of stupid. Fucking hell.
You know, when you're being sued, you don't have a civil case against you, you get served with a summons at your house to show up at court, right? So I'm going to read you this first before we go over the case. And this lady, she goes to serve Wes, that asshole, at his house, and look what she says. It's very funny. She says, I, Kim James, do affirm that on the 9th day of April, I individually, personally serve by delivering a true copy of the summons, complaint, and demand for jury trial to Wesley Watson at his address, and informed the person of the contents therein in compliance with state statutes. But this is where it gets funny. Take a look at this.
Yep,
Description of person served. Look over here. You know he's going to be pissed when he sees this. Height, 5'8", weight 200, bald. So this is her description on this asshole when she saw him. So get pissed again, asshole. So now let's take a look at the case. So the first thing is here, you know, this thing is very long. And some of it's repetitive. We know some of the shit that's in here, right? And you can pause it on screen if you want to read it in full. But I highlighted some things here that I think are important to show you. And it starts by this: Elevation Fitness LLC, Holdings, Wesley Watson, and Nicholas Dellis, which is the fat pig, and alleges as follows. So that's the complaint. These are the people that are being sued. This is a personal injury action for damages in excess of $50,000. Doesn't show the exact amount. I'm going to get there. On about December 29, 2024, the date of the subject incident, plaintiff was an invitee on the premises when attacked and brutally beaten by 4 men on the premises. The 4 men included defendants Watson and Dellis, the tranny, along with 2 other associates of Watson, unnamed assailant 1, which is that dumbbell Joe Son piece of shit, and the unnamed assailant 2, which is that meth head in the body cam footage. He didn't shut the fuck up either. Yeah. All right, so that's a summary, okay? So this part here about Elevation Fitness, their responsibility in this. Elevation Fitness LLC, therefore making defendant Elevation Fitness LLC liable for the acts of its employees for including but not limited to acts of authorizing, permitting, and or sanctioning violent persons and or members to be present at the gym, knowing their propensity for violence, including using the gym as a location to encourage, promote, and or provoke acts of the violence with the public and perpetrate acts of violence with the public, including plaintiffs. So they're saying basically this gym, they know about this shit. They have them sitting there challenging people. They know about it all, so they're responsible.
Of course they're responsible. They know the reputation. These gym owners are fucking idiots. They don't have a fucking brain. Like, what is wrong with these retards? Like, how are they running the gym like this? What the fuck is going on? Like, didn't they think that this was gonna happen? Like, did the brain, like, are these men focusing on leg day, arm day, chest day, but not brain day? Like, come on, bro. It's just, bro, it's simple. Like, it's like, fucking hell. If anyone has even spoken to a lawyer before, they would realize that these things can be used against them. And the amount of times West and these men talk about lawyers and shit, and, bro, it's just crazy. But yeah, the gym owners, they're really stupid. Like, I expected business people to understand that their business could be affected if they are, like assisting crazy tenancy type of guys and stuff like that. Keep in mind, in America, also, I have heard that, like, a lot of businesses have been associated with, like, gangs or hooligans, all of this type of stuff. Well, more in the UK with the pubs, with the hooligans and stuff like that. They'll get criminalized because they consistently allow the criminals to kind of do their thing within their business, so they can get in trouble as well. So I don't know how these guys think that, like, it's like GTA, like the house is the safe house. Even if you got 5 stars, as soon as you're in here, you're good. Like, bro, these men are just stupid still. Just how?
Okay, now so the next part. On or about December 29th, the date of the subject incident, plaintiff approached defendant Watson in the gym, as he was instructed to do, to talk about posts and messages authored by Watson through social media platforms when the defendant became enraged, angry, and violent and began striking plaintiff with the hard metal buckle on a heavy leather weightlifting belt, using the belt as a dangerous weapon and striking plaintiff multiple times about his body, including his head. At various points, Watson was using racial slurs and called plaintiff the N-word, I'm not going to say it, and threatened to kill plaintiff multiple times. The initial attack and all the subsequent attacks were unjustified. Now, talking about racism stuff, that asshole, I recorded a live that he was on that most people don't have the full one, and he went on a racist rant, and wait until they see this clip. I'll play it for you guys right here.
Pull up, baby girl. Yeah, oh yeah, JoJo. Like, why don't you put some fucking cocoa butter on your head and on your ashy knees? She don't fuck with you, bro. JoJo. You could, I bet you understand what JoJo looks like, you guys. JoJo the monkey, the jump.
Alright, he's moving a bit wild over here, bro. He's pretty much trying to move like he's fucking Frieza. Like, he's on a mad one.
Around monkey man. Like, nobody gives a about people like you, dipshit. Monkey JoJo. Yeah, jump around, monkey. Don't give a I wish I could fucking literally I wish I could light up every word on these motherfuckers.
Damn.
Everything, and not hold anything back.
In this initial attack, Watson attacks plaintiff with dangerous weapon, and another man, an associate of Watson's, unnamed assailant 1, moved in on the plaintiff from behind with a dumbbell with the dangerous weapon in his hand. Unnamed assailant 1 pursued plaintiff and struck plaintiff with the dangerous weapon, a dumbbell, while Dellis was approaching plaintiff from the front. That's the pig when he went to kick him. During the attack, plaintiff could not effectively use his hands or arms to protect his face or head. Dellis kicks plaintiff in the face and is taunting plaintiff while the other 3 men attack and restrain and prevent plaintiff from protecting himself from the repeated punches and kicks. Unnamed assailant 1 and unnamed assailant 2 also taunted plaintiff during the attacks. Watson, in addition to the punches and kicks, was gouging his fingers in the plaintiff's eyes at various times during the attack and attempted to choke or restrict plaintiff's breathing, including when plaintiff was again defenseless and being restrained by the others. Over the course of the attacks, Watson, Dellis, and unnamed assailants 1 and 2 committed multiple and separate acts of battery, including battery with dangerous weapons. The attack, led by Watson, is so violent and disturbing, it's difficult to watch. Watson and Dellis and the unnamed assailants 1 and 2, especially Watson, are attempting to inflict pain and damage on plaintiff. Watson especially was in a violent and vicious rage with threats to kill, racial slurs, and actions that illustrate a man intent on permanently damaging the plaintiff. It is not an exaggeration to say that the plaintiff could have been killed from the beatings. Watson, he's going to be pissed again, is 5'8" tall, but weighs over 230 pounds and is extremely strong and was aided by 3 other strong and violent men. This attack was 4-on-1, and together they were intent on causing immense harm and damage to the plaintiff. Okay, so now you guys saw a summary of the events, how they're displaying it. Again, you guys can go and pause.
Bro, this is not good. West is fucked. Like, in this day and age, and it's looking bait, he's blatantly on some, like, against, other colored people. Like, bro, he's on a mad one, bro. He's moving dumb out here. I don't know why do these men just love putting themselves in prison? He must miss it. He must miss all the giant brothers up in there, bro. This is just, like, why is he on a rage all the time, bro? This guy, like, for someone who's saying, oh, he succeeded and he's on some shit, he doesn't enjoy it, bro. This is very, very weird. God damn, this guy's on a roid rage all the time, bro. Even while the chicks look like just like, okay, he's just doing what he does. Like, bro, this is not looking good.
All these things, right? Elevation Fitness LLC vicariously liable for the negligent acts of its employees for including but not limited to acts of authorizing, permitting, and or sanctioning violent persons and our members to be present at the gym, knowing their propensity for violence, including using the gym as a location to encourage acts of violence with the public and perpetrate acts of violence of the public, including plaintiffs. So they're saying, the gym, they're responsible. They know the shit that's going on there, and they're not stopping it. Plaintiff was in actual fear for his life and pleaded multiple times for Watson and the others to stop. The conduct of Watson, Dellis, unnamed assailant 1 and 2, was so reckless or wanting in care that it constituted a conscious disregard or indifference for the life, safety, or rights of plaintiff. Subsequent to the attack, Watson has made statements. This is the part where he was going around, remember, on Little Pump's stream, on the stream with the Jack Doherty bitch. He was bragging about it in other places. Watson has made statements bragging and boasting about the attack, illustrating his callousness for what took place and relishing in the brutal and vicious nature of the group attack on the plaintiff. Watson has made statements included, but not limited to, referring to plaintiff getting served, referring to the attack and saying, I loved it. Watson referring to the attack and stating, I got to beat the dog shit out of someone on video. Referring to Dellis and other unnamed assailants, Watson says, dude, where I'm from, they should have kicked his whole face in. And he adds about himself, I have the best fucking just brutal fight video of any famous person. So you guys remember how much this asshole went bragging about it, and we knew it was going to cost him. And now you're going to see how it's going to cost him. So count 1. This is against the gym itself, Elevation Fitness, okay? It's going to say here, I'm not going to read this whole thing. It says, plaintiff sues the defendant, Elevation Fitness, for damages in excess of $50,000 together with interest and costs. And it doesn't show the exact amount over 50, but you know it's over. Count 2, this is against Elevation Fitness, the LLC company, because I think they own multiple gyms. So this is after the company itself. And it's the same thing. Sues the defendant, Elevation Fitness Holdings LLC, for damages of excess of $50,000. Now, count 3. This is battery on Wes Watson, because he has more than one battery. This one, $50,000 or greater. Okay? Another count against Watson. And this is going to be the same thing. Damages in excess of $50,000 together with interest and costs. Here's count 5. Battery, another battery against Wes Watson. Another one. Excess of $50,000. And then count 6. Another battery by Wes Watson. And that's another $50,000. And then they left the best for last. That piece of shit who we've all been wondering why that tranny, why he hasn't been charged. Well, count 7, battery by Nicholas Dellis. And him too. They're going to take every poor penny that bitch has because we don't know how much he has. I don't think he has much. He rides a bicycle, that asshole. And here, in excess of $50,000. So this goes over the civil case. And again, you guys can go back and pause in areas you want to because it's just way too long to read. But I know it happens in July. And like I said, this asshole's mouth got him into more trouble. And remember what I said in the beginning. He's going around now saying, material things don't matter. None of that matters. Why is he saying that? Because he's about to lose all of it, this piece of shit.
Like, I don't go.
Yeah, West is a dumb piece of shit. I don't know why he's doing all of this, bro. Seriously, look at this retard.
Broke. I wasn't even broke in prison. Like, I would just have to, if it ever happened, I would change my lifestyle a little bit and be back up in 6 fucking months.
Guys,
I was never broke, but I need 6 months. Fucking hell. But yeah, guys, please follow John Bravo Films. As usual, he covers all of this shit that's going on in a very good way. He's the best. Like, I'll be real. There's a lot of other guys that cover like other stuff that West and his little group of little fruitcakes are doing and stuff like that very well. But for me, I feel like John Bravo is doing it the most best way, pretty much, because he's getting all the details, all the court stuff, all the all the legal stuff. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, this is a wild one. I've been like I've not been up to date with all West stuffs, all of what West is doing, and it's just the more I see this guy is just moving stupid. He's just digging the hole deeper and deeper. It's just like, bro, you don't need to do all of this. It's unnecessary, bro. Just live your life, man. Stop raging on these Instagram lives and bro, it's wild because all of this is because he's raging on Instagram lives and all of this shit. He's fighting with people randomly. He's literally caused all of this to happen. So now when the 7-foot monster is suing him, he should not be surprised. He looked like he's getting ready for like, oh, I'm not even excited about cars anymore. It's like, bro, we all know you're going to lose that shit. It's not looking good. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, I have to say, as usual, good video from John Bravo. Make sure you guys follow him. Smash a like. Comment saying you're from here if you have not magically been following him already. Like, I would find that very hard to believe. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, bye.